Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gaura Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaura Haribo, Nitai Gaura, Nitai Gaura Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaura Haribo. Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Go Premanandi, Hari Hari Bo. Jayam Vishnupad, Paramahansa, Parvakacharya, Satara Sata Shri Srimad, His Divine Grace, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami, Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jayam Vishnupad, Paramahansa, Parvakacharya, Satara Sata Shri Srimad, His Divine Grace, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami, Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Prem se kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gogopinath Shaimakunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhana Ki Jai. Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Shri Mayapur Dhama Ki Jai. Jamuna Maya Ki Jai. Ganga Maya Ki Jai. Tulsi Maharani Vrinda Devi Ki Jai, Bhakti Devi Ki Jai, Grantha Srimad Bhagavatam Ki Jai, Yuga Dharma Hari Nam Sankirtan Yagya Ki Jai, Brihat Mridanga Transcendental Book Distribution Ki Jai, Transcendental Krishna Prasadam Distribution Ki Jai, Gaur Premanandi, Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai, all glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to Sri Sri Guru and Gauranga.
Hare Krishna. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Gopijana Vallabha Girivardhari. Jaya Gopijana Vallabha Girivardhari. Yashodanandana Brajjana Ranjana. Yashodanandana Brajjana Ranjana. Yamunatiravanachari. Yamunatiravanachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai Shri Shri Radha Kalachan ji ki. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 9, entitled The Passing Away of Bhishma Dev. Verse number 2. If you have phone, you can look up for the text, please. 1, Canto 1, Chapter 9, verse number 2. Tada te bhratraha sarve sa sadashvai swarna bhushite anvagachan rathair vipra Vyasadhomadhyastatha Tadate Bhrattara Sarve Sadaish Svaya Swarna Bhushitai Anvagachan Rathair Vipra Vyasa Dhomya Dhomadyas Tatha Tadate Bhratraha Sarve Sadaisheva Swarna Bhushitai Anvagachan Rathair Vipra Vyasa Dhomyadayas Tatha Word for word translation. Tada. At that time, they, all of them, Bhratraha, the brothers, Sarve, all together, Sat Ashvai, drawn by first class horses, Swarna, gold, Bhushitai, being decorated with, Anvagachan, followed one after another, Rathai, on the chariots, Vipra, O Brahmanas, Vyasa, the sage Vyas, Dhaumya, Adaye, and others, Tatha, also. Translation by His Divine Grace Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. At that time, all his brothers followed him on beautiful chariots, drawn by first class horses, decorated with gold ornaments. With them were Vyasa and Rishi like Dhaumya, the learned priest of the Pandavas, and others. This verse has no purport, so we'll read the next one as well. Bhagavan api viprarshe rathena se dhananjaya sater vyarojata nripa kuvera ivi guya kahe. O sage, amongst the Brahmanas, Lord Krishna, the personality of Godhead, also followed, seated on a chariot with Arjun. Thus King Yudhishthir appeared very aristocratic, like Kuvera, surrounded by his companions, the Ghuyakals. Purport. Lord Shri Krishna wanted the Pandavas to be present before Bhishma Dev in the most aristocratic order, so that he might be pleased to see them happy at the time of his death. Kuvera is the richest of all the demigods, and herein King Yudhishthir appeared like him, Kuvera, for the procession along with Sri Krishna was quite appropriate to the royalty of King Yudhishthir. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshururmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamaiham Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Ruta Padakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savdutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpata Rubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Shrimate Radhanath Swami Niti Namane. I just sat here. So please offer prayers so that I can say something which may bring us little closer to Krishna and Srila Gurudev. Today is Mother's Day as well. So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers who sustain us, who nourish us. Our existence is because of our mothers. We would not be here, without our mothers. Who is the mother of Bhishma Dev? Ganga, Mother Ganga. So, and Bhishma Dev is not an ordinary person. And so is Mother Ganga. She was not an ordinary person. And Bhishma Dev, he had to fight on behalf of Duryodhan because of the Bhishma Pratigya he had taken. So it's not that all the people, those who were fighting on the side of Duryodhan, they were all bad people. And it's also that not all the people, those who were fighting on the side of Arjun, were all good people. Life is not black and white. Life, there are situations where no matter what we do, there will be something good in it and there will be something bad in it. When I came to US, I never thought, I always thought, oh, I'm doing the best thing and there is nothing wrong in this. But as we getting old and our parents are getting even more older, now we realize, it was not all good decision. There was a price to be paid. But we got the shelter of Shri Radha Kalachandji, Srila Prabhupada, Srila Gurudev. And we had this opportunity to serve. So in life, we cannot always be right. Only one person who can always be right is Krishna. He is absolutely right. Actually, for that matter, he is also not sometimes right. It's Radharani who is always right. So, so this is the material world. We can only try, and actually the goal should not be to be right. Goal should be to please Guru and Krishna. And here, we see Bhishma Dev in the previous verse. It says, Suta Goswami said, being afraid of having killed so many subjects on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, Maharaj Yudhishthir went to the scene of the massacre. There Bhishma Dev was lying on a bed of arrows, about to pass away. So Krishna told Maharaj Yudhishthir to go to the battlefield. And he told Yudhishthir Maharaj to dress in a very, very opulent way. Because this is what Bhishma Dev actually wanted. He wanted Yudhishthir to be the king. And by seeing them in a very opulent way, he would be pleased. If you go by the rule book, somebody is dying. How can you dress so nicely? Sometimes we come across some situations, even within our society. We start judging other devotees. Oh, how can you do this? Oh, how can you do this? But we don't know what the intention of that person might have been. Everybody is on his journey to Krishna. And the instruction which might be given to that person might vary from one person to another. Yesterday I was hearing one of the stories of Gopal, His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. And there was one devotee, he is now very, very famous. And when he came for the first time to the temple, it was Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur's appearance day or disappearance day. And then he was in pant shirt. And then, as a rule, as a guideline, the authority who was in charge told him, sorry, you cannot do the Abhishek because you're not dressed properly according to the occasion. And hence you cannot do the Abhishek. And Gopal Krishna Maharaj, he was there and he intervened. And he said, no, he can. For him, I will change the rule. When Srila Prabhupada established the GBC, he made a rule that the sannyasis should preach and only the grihasthas should be the member of GBC. But seeing the need and how the situation was, the only person who could handle the situations at that time was His Holiness Tamal Krishna Goswami Maharaj. And Srila Prabhupada, he changed the rule that no, sannyasis can also be in GBC. We live in a society, we live in a world where things are not black and white. So just by seeing person from outside, we cannot make any judgment. We don't know. And if I don't offend, sometimes, there are occasions that when I told someone as mother and the person got offended, and and after that I never asked or told that person or uh, called that person as mother again. But we should try to also go again, call what the other person, uh, you know, is happy being called. So let's follow that as a rule. It's a very surface level thing. It's on the surface, but what is the intent is more important. When we were small, I'll go the other way around. Now we are working in companies, and there is a lot of respect. And when you go to a hotel or a conference, you get a lot of respect, and people may talk very, very nicely. But what is their intent? Their intent is only to see how they can benefit from establishing this relationship. So relationship is the means. Goal is what I can get out of it. So on the surface, it looks very nice. You go to a 5-star hotel, or you are traveling in a first class, and if you have a command, you get a lot of respect. People at least at your face, they will show lot of respect. On the other hand, it cannot happen in US. When I was in India, our mothers would sometimes call us donkey. There's another word for that in Hindi. Or she may even chastise us, and sometimes even beat us. But what was her intent is to make us a better person. So on the surface, it looks like, so how your mother can do that? On the surface, it appears like that. But when we go deeper, we try to understand the intent. We are well established in a relationship. So similarly, in our dealings, yes, we have to follow the etiquettes, we have to follow the rules, but if it does not please Krishna, if it does not please Guru, we might have to see how we respond to a particular situation. Tulsi Maharani, she is so happy to be at the lotus feet of Krishna. Like, she is happy and satisfied. But if we go to South India, during one of the yatras, we went to Kanchipuram, and there is Lord Vardharaj. And devotees, they put Tulsi garland on Vardharaj's neck. So Tulsi Maharani, she is happy to be at the lotus feet of the Lord. But if it pleases the Lord, she is willing to be the garland. Similarly, there is the pastime of Govinda. While after the Rath Yatra, one of the servants of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Govinda, he was serving prasadam to Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu after the dance happened. And Lord Chaitanya, he was so tired that he was sleeping on the door. And there was no way Govinda could have entered the room to serve Lord Chaitanya. So at that time, he stepped over Lord Chaitanya and he served prasadam to Lord Chaitanya. And then, after Lord Chaitanya took the prasadam, Govinda just waited there. He did not cross it again after his service was done. And Lord Chaitanya asked him, while you were coming, you came over me, and now while going, you are not. And Govinda, he explained, he said, while coming, it was my service. I had to serve you. So that was a higher principle, to serve you. And if for doing that higher service, even if I committed offenses, and if I am, supposed to get punished because of that, it's okay for me. But while going, my service is done. For my convenience, I will not break the rule. I will not break the etiquette. So that was the understanding. So similarly, in our Krishna consciousness, we have to always see which is the higher principle. For a higher principle, a lower principle can be compromised. And the highest principle is pleasing Guru and Krishna. Our being right is secondary. And if we have this as the center of all relationships, we will not have any problems in our relationships. Because sometimes we get so stuck being right. Yes, it's important to be right, but there is a right way of being right. Then only it is right. Otherwise, it is not right. So, these are the subtleties of Krishna consciousness. And as we advance, as we progress, as we take more and more guidance from our superiors, we slowly start getting glimpse of what it means to please Krishna, what it means to please Guru. So Yudhishthir Maharaj, he was not happy, being victorious in the battlefield. Here it says he was feeling guilty. He was afraid of having killed so many subjects on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. And yet, Krishna asked him to dress very, very opulently and go. And he abided by, and he followed the instructions. And after that, it's not that, he enjoyed the kingdom. He served the kingdom, being the king. So he never forgot his position of being the servant. That is very, very crucial. And if we try to imbibe that mood that we are just a servant. Kalachandji, Srila Prabhupada, they have thousands and millions of devotees willing to serve them. It's it's our great fortune that we have some opportunity to serve. So if we do or any service which comes to us with attentiveness, with our best capacity, we will be happy. We will be spiritually happy. And if we are spiritually happy, the material comforts or discomforts, material stress or distress won't affect us that much. So going back to the mothers, if it does not please the other person to be called as mother, please don't do that. But always have that understanding that it's a very, very uh, elevated position to be a mother. In a family, she's like the integrator. She is keeping the whole family together. In a family, she is the person who is doing the maximum sacrifice. Unfortunately, in this, as the Kali Yuga is advancing, what is glorified sometimes is only externals. What position one might have, how much one might be earning. And there is lot of factors which are influencing, and it's not their fault, because that's the way society is changing, that the role of mother is not appreciated that much. And it's not that, they, again, I'm just saying my understanding, please don't. Because no one can do for the children what mother can do. No matter how many nannies we may bring, no matter, no matter what we do. What mother can do for the child, no one else can do. She is the first guru of the child. She is the first person who is teaching her children through her example, through her sacrifice. So it's a very, very elevated position. And today is a day we celebrate, and we express our gratitude to them for all what they have done in our life. Not only our, the mother who gave us birth, but also all the mothers who continue to build or pass on the legacy of what it means to be a mother. And every person, is indebted to them. So thank you very, very much. I just shared what came to my mind. If there are any corrections or questions, please. Thank you very, very much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Shri Radha Kalachan ji ki